Buffmetal back with another video. What is going on, guys? Today I am chilling. All right, it is Sunday morning. I'm sitting outside having a cup of coffee in the garden, and I've been listening to the least peaceful music I can imagine. All right, some of the most wildly offensive, disgusting stuff and groovy stuff as well, from multiple different time periods here, and we're gonna get into that. And yeah, man, I don't really have much of a plot for this one. We're just gonna meander along. I'll start by saying also what I was watching this morning was that damn drama with Melanie Loves Death Metal. Man, I've bought stuff from her back in the day. Apparently she was scamming people and shit, not sending stuff. Whoo, doggy. Yeah, that happens, man. You can't trust everybody. It's kind of reminds me of that. I'm not saying she was this bad, but it does kind of remind me of that Finn McKenty whole shtick. Remember that guy? But you know what? To be fair, with Finn McKenty, I remember thinking before he was outed, before people were saying, "Oh, this guy is not, he's a poser," when he outed himself as a poser, I was like, was anyone like not like down? Did someone not know that? Did someone not just listen to this guy for 5 minutes, see he was a miserable, sad sack, and it was pointless to listen? Like, again, you know, I think about sometimes, why did I start this channel? And really, it does go back to that same idea that I like to give the energy, whatever the energy is, the good energy. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's funny as I'm talking shit about other YouTubers. No, the point is, man, is like I like to do videos that, especially when I was, you know, doing those car ones back in the day. I gotta get back to doing those, but hyping you up, man, giving you the spirit, and I could just sense, you know, sometimes things are beyond words, right? That Finn McKenty dude, he always just, the aura was not there for me, no matter how good he made his thumbnails, no matter how whatever. Damn, look at this, sipping tea and talking gossip today. It's not tea, it's black coffee, baby. That's all we drink up in here. Now let's get to talking about some death metal, man. Let's get away from the controversy. There's enough of that in the world, you know. But you know what's not controversial is how damn good. I guess we'll start with a new one. This is Protrusion, The Last Separation. Dude, if you haven't checked this out, I just got this because it is going to be on a lot of people's end of the year list for best death metal album, guaranteed. A brutal death. I don't even know what you'd call it. Like, it's just some really, really great death metal, you know, and they really got me. I wanted to get the vinyl, but like this cassette is so good looking. Let's see if I can make the light a little better here. Yeah, this cassette looks incredible, you know, so I was very inclined to just grab this, and I've been liking cassettes for some reason. I've hated cassettes for years, you know, and I've kind of ignored them. But for the past little bit, I've been like dipping into it a little more. I think for the aura, you know, I think for the warm sound, that tape sound or whatever. Especially with certain death metal, it just hits, you know. And I figured that with the nice leads and stuff, the great guitar work and everything on here, I felt it would be, man, it's tough because it would have been great on vinyl too, but I felt it would be cool to hear it on tape. And plus this way it's portable, you know, if I want to bring it somewhere, I can do that, and it's no big deal. But yeah, Protrusion, this is one of the greatest of the year. You know, I'm excited to listen to it more. I kind of, again, it's that golden rule that I have with stuff where it's like the minute I listen to it a couple times and I love it, I'm like, well, I'm just gonna buy it, stop listening to it, and only rip the physical before I really dive you know, into track titles and stuff like that. I'm sure I'll bust this out again, but really nice J card here. That's what you call these, right? I'm new to this tape thing. Very cool. These guys just killing the game, just absolutely killing the game with this album. They should be proud of it. It's a tremendous debut. So if you haven't checked out Protrusion, go do that. Super cool. I really do love this layout, you know. Regardless, man, yeah, I'm gonna be blasting that. I haven't listened to that one yet this morning, but I certainly intend to. God damn, I smell gas. Smells like this place is about to explode. Better not light a doobie now. Next up, this is an OG, man, and this is a funny album, dude, because I don't want to say I wasn't a huge fan when I first heard it, but like kinda, you know what I mean? This is Sephalotripsy with uterovaginal insertion of Syncopated Anomalies. Say that 5 times fast, man. Yeah, this is just some classic slam. I guess it's slam. It's funny, when I was making that video with Jimmy on the block, he called it slam. You know, this is like, in that gray area though, it's like, it's funny because when I think of slam, I don't really think of like the 2000s. I feel like it's still, I don't know, slam to me seems like a newer thing. Like there's different like levels of it. And I guess this is like OG slam, right? I would still, well, I guess I wouldn't call it brutal death metal. It is brutal death metal to me though. Between the album cover, the nastiness, the gore, you know, the tape is really cool looking. And it's also like in Spanish. I don't know why. Must be some kind of Hispanic pressing. I think it's from South America or something like that. But regardless, man, really, really nasty looking tape there. But great stuff. It's so, yeah, there's some great OG slam stuff in here that gives you that, you know, that almost like rap death metal or BDM thing, you know. And I think this is one of the earlier bands to do it like that, you know, Cephalotripsy, if I understand correctly. I don't know my history. Like I always say, I ain't no Jimmy. But at the same time, I do understand this to be an important album in that transition between brutal death metal and slam. And it was a kind of a blast to listen to this morning, especially on tape. And it sounded pretty damn good, dude. I gotta say, this, you can grab this, by the way, from Iron Fortress. I'm gonna start, I feel like I gotta, you know, bring them up more and promote them more, because this is absolutely killer. They are absolutely killer, and this was a great little tape to get. And they're putting out lots of good stuff. They got Lust of Decay coming out, which I'm excited for. What else? There was some other crap that they're putting out soon, but Torture Crypt, like there's a bunch of classics from them that you can grab even right now, such as this album right here. Let me get it out of the plastic so the glare isn't astronomical. Defeated Sanity with Prelude to the Tragedy. This is so cool, man. This is the album that got me into Defeated Sanity recently, over the summer. I really have not been a Defeated Sanity fan, and now I can't turn them off, especially at the gym. And you know, like I think what did it was, and I was just telling the story, was I was out by the pool one day at my complex, and it was this album, man. I just wanted to check out Defeated Sanity. I threw the headphones in, Spotify by the pool, took a bunch of gummies, and I blasted this, and I was mind blown. I loved it. I was like, man, that was some cool, heavy as hell ass shit. So, long story short, yeah, I wanted to grab the CD, and then I, you know, recently also, oh my God, Psalms of the Moribund, that album, I have to buy it. I'm like trying to already, I have to slow myself down from going back to Iron Fortress and just throwing in more dough, because like that album is so good, and they have it, you know, it's in stock right now. You can go grab it, but that album is so good. I don't know, it's just blown my mind. And yeah, this band, I think they're coming around soon. I might try and go see them, but yeah, if you haven't checked out Defeated Sanity, man, don't sleep on them like I did. I don't know what the deal was, and why I chose to not give the devil their due here, but I've been kind of obsessed for the past couple weeks. So the last band I wanted to bust out here, and the last thing I grabbed from Iron Fortress was this. So cool, such a cool band, and this was kind of a unique release to them. Lividity, this is the Rotted Rehearsal Cuts, the complete demo collection. So basically, yeah, man, this is a bunch of, this is, I listened to, not the whole thing, I skipped around a little bit, but this morning, this is like the first thing I listened to when I woke up, which tells you what a sick bastard I am. But yeah, oh yeah, I can't even like show you the inside. Man, what is it with these 2000s guys? And they always gotta put shit that's so over the top, you know what I'm saying, in their albums, like Lividity, Dead End, all those guys, man, you put some sicko shit inside some of this stuff, but whatever, what are you gonna do? That's how it was, and if that's your artistic vision, then you can make me deal with it. Regardless, man, yeah, I mean, they are keeping it fucking sick, dude. Lividity, what can you say? A lot of the hits are on this album, or on the CD. Oh, listen to that nice rain, dude. Just take it in. Take it in with the coffee. Life doesn't get better than this. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of Java, a little bit of death metal. impeccable vibes, you know. But yeah, dude, you got songs like Graveyard Delicacy, Food, you know. What else? There's more. Yeah, The Urge to Splurge. Um, just a lot of classic Lividity songs on here, done in, you know, snack sized hits. Like lots of the classics, done in different like variations. So like you got some of these are rehearsals, some of them are live, some of them are literal like tape sounding demos. Actually, this was not the first. It's funny because I listened to this first today, Cephalotripsy, and then I threw on Lividity, and it's funny because I went from tape to CD, and the CD sounded exactly the same as the tape did. I think some of the demos on here just must have been whatchamacallit, like ripped right from tape, because that's what it sounds like. I mean, this is lo-fi as all hell. It really is like just a collection of demos, but due to in lives and live rehearsals and stuff like that. But it is so good, man. It's on a Bladed Records, which I think is Brian Baxter's label. But cool stuff, man. If you haven't checked out Lividity, definitely go do so if you can handle pure sickness, because I don't think it gets much sicker than Lividity or even Cephalotripsy. I'm trying to get the thumbnail in there. But anyways, guys, that's it. How you doing? How's life been? Let me know down in the comments. Did you watch that video with me and Jimmy? It was fun. We had a laugh. I like that dude. You know, I'm excited to work with more YouTubers and just kind of kick it. I've been ripping the gym up. I'm telling you, if you saw the short that I made, it was on my Instagram, about doing J-Dog's leg day. I actually think I made a full YouTube video on it too, but yeah, man, it's just that doing a set every 50 seconds. I've been hitting that at the gym and going to the gym a few more days a week just to try and up all the stuff that I can. And I'll tell you, it's whipping my ass and it feels great, man. So just with that, you know what, I'll even say this before I sign off, man. Like, whenever you think you're maxed out, whenever you think you are doing all that you're capable of, really, really ask yourself, am I? Is there more I could be doing? Is there some way I could get the leg up, the one up on things in my life? You know what I'm saying? Could I take things a little further? And usually you can. And there's been multiple points in my life where I thought I can't handle anymore, you know, especially, you know, think about the military, stuff like that. Like, there were points where I was like, man, I'm cooked. I can't handle anymore. I don't want anymore. And things would get worse. And dude, you know what? You realize, oh, I can do this damn shit. I will survive. You know, same thing. And now I take that mindset with me back here into the regular world, where it's like, you know, trying to make videos every day, trying to hit the gym every day, you know, all these things that I don't always achieve, but I try my hardest to, you know. I tell myself here and there, you know, Buffmetal, you're slacking, you know. Even if I'm not, I like to just put it in my head that, you know, you could be just this much further into the game or this much more. So I'm not telling you not to appreciate where you're at, you know, and don't get it twisted, you know, but also I think a lot more people are stopping short of what they're capable of. And even if it's not true, even if you are, I'd rather believe that there is still room for me to grow, because it's a mindset thing, right? Just something to ponder, something to mull over. And happy Sunday, guys. Enjoy a cup of coffee for me. Peace.